Virgos, this is your energy check-in to see what is going on and what you need to hear from your spirit guides. All right. So whatever the card shows, what the energy from the universe is trying to let you know. What do we got going on for Virgos? What do we got going on? And you know what's so odd about this is the Taurus came up with the same card but in a different position. What this is telling you is that you may feel like things are at rock bottom, and they might be, but you need to stand up, because the only thing that's going to really hold you back from this energy that's so dark is you laying face down in the water. Even though you're in the mud, the same difference. If you don't stand up, then you're not going to be able to breathe, are you? You're only going to hold your breath for so long. So it's time to stand up. So yeah, you're getting hit pretty heavy. The mind's pretty torn up, but it's a cycle. End of a chapter. It's time for a new one. And what's blocking you from all this is you got to get away. You're like fighting yourself from trying to break free from this toxic energy. You notice how it goes from 10 to 6. It's starting to lighten a little bit. It only lightens if you actually walk away and you find a little bit of peace in the chaos, right? And so this is a 10 and a 6 is a 16. It's telling you if you need the harmony to find a new beginning in this mess, you have to step back and 7, analyze it. Analyze it in order to clear your mind and clear your headspace. That's exactly what's going on right now with the energy that the universe is showing us, okay, for you. Now, the thing is, what's going on in your mind too? What is it you need to, what did I just say? As you had a 7, get away. Didn't I just say that? And the energy's telling you that you got to take a break. You got to step away, because if you don't, then it just keeps getting heavier and heavier and heavier, right? It turns into total chaos. So 4 of Swords. That's what's on your mind. That's the top. That's what's being seen. You have to rest. You have to break free from all the struggles. 3, break off communication. Don't worry about it right now. Lay on a new spark that's going to pop into the mind. That's the one sword you're laying on top of it. That's all you have to care about right now. Just resetting, recalibrating, and getting away. And because it's in the top position, you need to do that. All right? So then what's really the root cause of all this? People, 3 of Pentacles. Usually it's a card around team building. I'm seeing it more like people just kind of ticking you off right now, and you just are tired of all the drama and all the stress. Yeah, and you need to have that balance. Temperance comes up. You need to find the balance within it, because as long as you keep dealing with these other individuals, they keep you off kilter. They keep you away from your peace. They keep you away from really finding that area that you need to get into mentally to find the peace and balance that's required for you to break free from this 10 of Swords energy. Okay? 7 of Pentacles. And don't let them think that you haven't done enough. Screw them. Probably this is about, they're probably like challenging you a little bit, making you feel like you haven't done what you need to do, even though you did everything in your power, and you know that you did everything that you need to do. They're getting into your mind, messing with this. So ignore the noise, block it out, find your own peace, your own balance, and just move forward, okay? Just get away from it. Get away from it. And so in order to really fix that problem, you have to kind of maybe go back a little bit and think about old times, memories, reflect a little bit. So get away from the day-to-day drama, get away from the day-to-day struggles and trials, and think back on times that made you happy and focus on that. Focus on that. And realize that you don't always need money to be happy. 4 of Pentacles, miser type of a thing. You don't need that to be happy. That's how you fix it. So you don't always have to be out there trying to like make money, earn, to get ahead. That's not living. That's being a slave. And that's the thing with the 3 of Pentacles here. These people are slaves. Ignore them, right? You've done enough. You put your good week work in, right? You did everything you can do. So now you go find your balance. You basically have your calmness, getting away from all this troubled times, all the troubled fools, so you can release that 10 energy by resting. And again, focus on the past, find your happiness, and realize that you don't need money for that. You can go to a park, you can go to a little drive, coffee shop, whatever, and just get away for a little bit. Take some time out for you. That's the important thing here. And also 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, stability. Through what? Thinking of things differently emotionally, right? And then also maybe sharing that with somebody else. 1, sharing that with another person. There are 2 people in the card. Who's that person? Who's that person in your life you want to share it with? And the thing is, you don't need the money, right? You don't need to hold on. Spend a little bit, splurge a little bit, find some happiness, right? That's what you need to do. And the advice is, High Priestess, keep things to yourself. Stop telling people your business. Hold it back a little bit. Hold off. They don't need to know everything because all they're going to do is use it against you. It's none of their damn business, right? That's the advice. That's in the advice position. That's the outcome, is that if you can learn to basically not share as much as you do, don't talk a lot, Virgo, then what? Things are going to work out much better for you. But you have to decide to do that. Only you can. So keep yourself veiled a little bit. They don't deserve all your knowledge. They don't deserve to know what you know. They don't deserve to even know what you're up to. It's none of their damn business. So be a little selfish with your time. That's what we're seeing right there. So now we're going to go ahead and look at the Oracle for a little more messages, a little more clarity from the universe to see what she has to say. Why she? I'm tapping into the feminine energy now. All right, what we got? A new star is coming. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. How is that? Getting away. Didn't I say that? Reflecting on the past. Having a little bit of enjoyment. A little bit of rest in the mind. You know you need to do that. Holding things to yourself. Keeping things back from other people. And finding balance in the chaos. In the noise. In the contention. Just ignore that, right? A new start is coming. Then we have Virgo, we have meditate and contemplate. How do you do that? Four of Swords. Isn't it interesting how these cards line up completely with each other? So it's almost like, well, the reason why I do it is because the Oracle clarifies the Tarot. And sometimes I even will throw in a third system like Lenormand. It just shows you how it clarifies. It shows you the universe is speaking hard and telling you this is the message you need to hear. Meditate and contemplate. Step away. Find your balance. Temperance. Okay? Then you have emotions are running high. Yeah, because you're pissed off. And the Swords energy, you got to get down to the 6, then to the 4 by resting because emotions are running high because people are in your ear talking trash. You're telling them too much. Keep your business to yourself, right? And then balance spirituality and practicality. See, you have meditate and contemplate, balance spirituality and practicality. That is your temperance right there. All right? So that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do, Virgo. That's what you got to do. Now we're going to look at numbers because numbers never, ever lie. These are the truth to the universe. 9. How do you attain that? How do you attain your peace? How do you attain your sovereignty back? How do you attain your quietness, your internal quietness? By 5, letting go of the friction of other people. 3, right? Of the 3 of Pentacles, letting that go. That brings you 4, your stability that you need through rest. And realize that you always don't need money for everything. 4 of Pentacles. Sure, you got to be smart in how you spend things, but you can spend a little bit on you. Nourish yourself a little bit, Virgo. That's what I'm feeling here for you right now from messages coming from the universe, right? And that gives you your 9. That allows you to have that, what you need. It allows you to attain everything that you're looking for in life right now. By how? Getting away. Anyway, that's the message. And if you enjoyed that, let me know. And if you like your own private reading, head over to wordwithtwist.com, book a reading. I'll see you there. All right. Bye now.